Hey everybody, it's Michaela, just giving an update on my accutane journey. So I am 2 months in, 2 full months. Just started my third month yesterday, and I think I've been to a total of 3 dermatology appointments and gotten blood work twice. So the good news is that my blood work is good. They said there's nothing concerning, and I am currently on 40 milligrams of accutane. So I take 20 in the morning and 20 at night, always after a meal. So as far as side effects go, I think last time that I did a video, I was just kind of talking about some overall dryness. So the dryness has gotten worse. I just got out of the shower so that I could show you my face, completely makeup free and completely moisturizer free. So as you can see, my lips are peeling, parts of my face are peeling. Look up there in my nose. Don't know if you can really see it on the video, but yeah. Also, the insides of my ears are peeling. Kind of weird. So I got that going on. And also, I've been getting kind of like rashes. So last week I had a rash on my forehead that was really, really, really bad. And then it also kind of like came onto my cheeks, and there's some like residual, you can kind of see it a little bit, like where that dryness is. That's like where that rash was. Yeah, you can kind of see it. So it wasn't actually like acne, it was like a eczema type rash. And I also had the same thing on my hands like a couple weeks before. So been dealing with that. I do get some itchy spots like on my arm. But usually if I keep moisturizer on that, that's fine. It's not a big deal. It goes away really fast. Something really annoying is that I have dry eye. So been dealing with that. Never had that issue before. Never used eye drops before. So that's been fun. Another side effect that I'm having, I think, is a little bit of depression. So I've struggled with depression in the past whenever I was a teenager, but not really so much as an adult. And I've definitely had some depression lately. Now, just a fair statement, I do have some stuff going on in my life, like some pretty intense stuff, that could definitely cause depression. So I'm not really sure if it's the accutane or the situation or both, but more than likely, my gut is telling me that it's both. I think the situation is making me sad, but then because I'm on Accutane, it's like 10 times worse. Still struggling to keep enough water intake. Some days are better than others. I will say that I've noticed some stiffness. It's not bad at all. It's really not bad at all, but sometimes like if I've been sitting down and I go to get up, I'm like, oh, like I do kind of feel like I'm 40. But that's not too bad. And I wouldn't classify it as pain. It's more like stiffness. So I think that's pretty much all the side effects. So now let's talk about products. So last time that I made a video, I showed you guys the products that I'm using, and I'm still using all of those products. With the exception of this, I showed you guys this sunscreen last time. I'm not using that 100% just because I'm lazy. I know that is really awful, and they say that you should wear sunscreen every single day while you're on Accutane, but I just put so much stuff on my body, like from the time I wake up until the time I go to sleep, and that's just one more thing that I have to put on my body, and it stresses me out. So honestly, I'm just not using it, and I'm just trying to not be in the sun as much as possible. So this is what I'm using for my eye. Sustain Ultra High Performing Dry Eye Relief. Usually about twice a day is enough. Once again, some days are worse than others, probably depending on my water intake. Also, I got this from my dermatologist. No label. That is organic raw shea butter. And that really helped, like my rash that I had on my head, really, really, really helped that. So if I have like a particularly dry spot on my body, I'll put that on it. Now it smells awful. It's really thick. I hate putting it on, but it does its job. Also, I don't know if I showed you this last time. I think I probably did, but just in case I didn't, Working Hands has done wonders for my hands. I keep it on there. And then, of course, you know, I've got the CeraVe that I've been using every day. I'm like already halfway through this tub, so I'm probably gonna have to buy another one. Aquaphor for my lips, like 10 times a day. And Vanna cream to wash with. It like is a soap-free cleanser, super gentle. Once again, doesn't smell the best, but it's fine. So yeah, this is the 20 milligrams 2 times a day that I'm on. And I'm kind of concerned though, because, you know, I've read and I've heard that you have to get to like a certain milligram of accutane like built up in your system. So for example, like I weigh about 64 kilograms, and you're supposed to like times that by 120, and that's how many milligrams of accutane you're supposed to take throughout your whole course. So if that's the theory, then that means that I should, like at the end of the day, have about 7,500 milligrams of accutane. Gosh, my hair's getting on my nerves. Sorry. My hair is crazy. It's wild. And which, oh, speaking of my hair, it is completely oil free. And I love it because I am historically a super, super oily person. And so I could take a shower in the morning, and by 1 o'clock, my hair looked oily, even if I didn't put any product in it. So that's been a really nice change. I can go like 4 days without washing my hair. That's the longest I've gone, but I'm sure that if I went longer, I still wouldn't have oil. Like, it's crazy. I literally just shower now because my armpits stink. Whenever I used to have to shower, sometimes multiple times a day, just because of the oil that was on my head. But anyway, so yeah, you're supposed to get up to like I'm supposed to get up to like 7,500 milligrams over the whole course. And if we stay on the track that my dermatologist is talking about, I'm only going to get like 5,500 milligrams. So that sort of concerns me because I don't want the acne to come back. You know, like I don't want to go through all this dramatic nonsense and side effects just for the acne to come back because I didn't get to high enough dose. But at the same time, my side effects are kind of bad. She said, like, compared to other people, my side effects are a little bit worse. So she said that I'm sensitive to the medication. So she doesn't want me to go up to 60 milligrams. And I want to keep the course short because I'm trying to enjoy like at least the last month of summer. So I'm trying to keep it short. So she said that I can stay at 40 milligrams for the rest of the course and that I can be done in 3 months. So that would make my full course a 5-month long course, and I'm 2 months in. So not sure about the math, not sure about the logic about, you know, it building up in your system and you having to have this amount. There's some research that says that you absolutely have to, or else the possibility of it recurring, the acne is high. But then there's some other studies that say that like that's hogwash and that it really doesn't matter. Like some things that I've read have said once the acne is gone, you should stay on the medication for 1 to 2 months more, and then you should be fine to quit. And guys, like honestly, my acne is really, really clearing up. For this to be month 2, I think it's going really well. Like, so I have this one pimple right here that just came up like this morning. And then I have a couple pimples right here. Like this is active and this is active. And I can't really see my chin. But like that's where the worst part was. And I know that I have some scarring for sure, but like whenever I'm feeling it, I don't feel any actual activity down here. Like nothing new. It feels really good to the touch, you know, but I definitely have some scarring going on. And that's just going to take time to heal up, you know. And I was talking with my dermatologist and she said that after my Accutane course is over, you know, we'll give my body some time to try to do some scar healing and then kind of see where we're at, and then maybe talk about treatment options for scarring after that. And guys, oh, my lips are so dry. I literally keep Accutane on them all the time. or not Accutane, I keep Aquaphor on them all the time, because if Aquaphor is not on there, it is like painful, kind of like it hurts to talk and everything feels like all shriveled up. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I'm satisfied. I think that if things were to stay how they are right now as far as side effects go for 3 months, I can deal with it. I really think I can. So I'm just trying to like power through, trying to drink water, trying to keep all these products on my skin so that I stay hydrated. And yeah, fingers crossed. Also, let's just talk about the money of this before I go. So every time I go to the dermatologist, it's like $70. Blood work is usually around like $30. But guys, the price of this medication is outrageous. So I use GoodRx because using GoodRx is actually cheaper than if I use my insurance. So I have fairly good insurance, right? Like I work at a hospital. And with insurance, Accutane was going to be like $230 a month. With GoodRx, it's like $120. So yeah, every month I'm having to pay basically over $200 to do this, which is another reason why I'm trying to keep this course short. So I'm actually working 2 jobs right now. I picked up a job at a restaurant so that I could help make ends meet. Honestly, pretty much just for medical bills and a little bit of spending money. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I know these videos are kind of long, but you know, Accutane's interesting and people have a lot of questions about it and they want to hear people's personal experiences. And I just want to be genuine. You know, I'm not some sort of influencer. I'm not some sort of like YouTube rich, whatever. I don't know. I'm just like a normal person living a normal life, trying to tell you guys what this is really like without any like, you know, pretending or trying to be perfect. So yeah, thanks for hanging in there with me. I'll give more updates as they come.